MPCC leaders challenged Wafd Amendment Act 2025 in Supreme Court, alleging unconstitutionality and anti-secular nature. Mass rally and public conventions at Sangay Yumphang Path and Yaripok to oppose Wafd Amendment Act 2025. Community voices strong dissent. And security forces stepped up statewide crackdowns on militants, arrests made and arms case recovered amid enhanced patrols. Hello and welcome. You are watching ISCOM Primetime English News. This is Nancy giving you the news in details. The Supreme Court of India today witnessed a filing of a petition by Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee, MPCC Working President Mohammad Fazur Rahim, ex-MLA Wabagai AC and Senior Congress leader Mohammad Amin Shah, ex-MLA Ketrigao AC, challenging the controversial Wafd Amendment Act 2025. The motion hearing of the case is listed for April 16, 2025. Representing the petitioner's MPCC Legal Department Vice Chairman and spokesperson, Dr. Rabi Khan, appeared as the local counsel. Speaking to the media after filing the petitions, Dr. Khan stated that the Wafd Amendment Act 2025 is not only anti-secular in nature but also blatantly unconstitutional. It strikes at the very foundation of our pluralistic ethos. We are confident the Supreme Court will uphold the constitutional values and deliver justice. The Wafd Amendment Act, passed recently by the BJP-led NDA government in both houses of parliament, has stirred massive protests across the country. Critics allege that the amendment, which modifies key provisions of the Wafd Act 1995, is a targeted attempt to dismantle minority rights and institutions. The case filed by the MPCC leaders is among the first formal legal challenges to reach the apex court from the state, and its outcome is expected to set a precedent for future legal and political discourse on the matter.
Before the Honorable Supreme Court of India regarding the controversial Waqf Amendment Act 2025, we strongly challenge the controversial Waqf Amendment Act 2025. It is an initiative taken up by the Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee, and we hope that the Honorable Supreme Court will cause and will repeal the act immediately because it is unconstitutional and unsecular act.
A mass rally was organized today by Anjuman of Sangay Yumphang Part 1 and 2, along with various local clubs and organizations protesting against the Wafd Amendment Act 2025. The event witnessed strong participations from the local populace of Thoubal district. People from Sangay Yumphang Part 1 and Part 2 marched in solidarity and converged at Idiga, where a public convention was held. The rally aimed at raising awareness and voicing dissent against the proposed amendments to the Wafd Act, garnered widespread support from the community. During the convention, President of Anjuman, Falai Basar, Maulana Atwar Rahman, addressed the gathering and spoke to the media. He stated that the Wafd Amendment Act 2025 poses a significant threat to the rights of the Muslim community across the country, including Manipur. He asserted that the new provisions in the Act undermine the autonomy of Wafd institutions and infringe upon the religious and cultural practices of the Muslim populations. He warned that the Act grants excessive powers to the Central Wafd Board and State Wafd Councils, allowing them to control and interfere in the management of local Wafd properties, especially lands which have traditionally been under community care. He questions why the rights of such a vast populations are being curtailed by the present government. The rally and public conventions concluded peacefully with a strong appeal to the central government to revoke the Waqf Amendment Act 2025 and uphold the principles of secularism and minority protections. A large-scale mass protest rally was held today in Yaripok to express opposition to the recently passed Waqf Amendment Act 2025. The rally, organized by the All Yaripok Ulema body in collaborations with local club organizations, saw a significant turnout of people from various communities, including Fauden, Wangkem Muslim, Singa, Tulihal Taupokpi, Bisnunaha Muslim, Bamo Lekai, Kekru, Haitroi Pokpi, Sikong Sekmai, Leikol, Ningthau Nai, Changam Dabi, Mayai Kaithel, Malom, and Ngariant. The protesters gathered at Yaripok Azad Ground, where they held placards demanding the repeal of Waqf Amendment Act 2025. The rally included strong chants and slogans against BJP, JDU, Narendra Modi, Amit Shah, Nitish Kumar, and Chandrababu Naidu, with messages of down with BJP, down with JDU, and down with Narendra Modi prominently displayed on banners and placards. Key speaker Mohammad Ronak Alam, General Secretary of Jamiat Ulama from Wangkem and Singa, addressed the crowd, emphasizing that the amendment undermines the rights of Muslim communities, particularly in regard to religious properties like mosques, madrasas, and burial grounds. He argued that the Act allows for the mismanagement and potential seizure of these properties, thereby harming the community's religious freedoms. In a concerted effort to protect Waqf properties in Manipur, a coalition of 30 civil society organizations has come together to form the Coordination Committee for Protections of Waqf Properties, Manipur. The committee was officially launched at the residence of Honorable MLA J.B. Alhast Abdul Nasir in Babupara, Imphal. The formation of the committee follows a critical legal step where they have collectively filed petitions in the Supreme Court of India. The case, represented by advocates Pinky Behera, Juno Amadi, and Azmal, addresses the issues of protections of Waqf properties, a concern that has been rising within the community. The CCPWPM appeal stresses the importance of collaborations among Meitei Pangal communities to ensure the safeguarding of Waqf properties, which are vital to the cultural and religious fabric of Manipur.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Manipur da Kundamina Riba Meitei Pangal gi CS Kunna Famina Duna Honorable MLA Alhaz Abdul Nasir ki official quarter da Chiem Kiba Coordination Committee for Protection of Waqf Properties Manipur na Ampua All Manipur Muslim Meitei Pangal Welfare Association Manipur ki ising makhada Supreme Court of India da Waqf Amendment Act 2025 ki matang da case petition ama mai pak na file tawgre alhamdulillah hariba case file asi mai pak na nabu damakta nya punna mongna sojo pina view amusung dwa to view hojo dik lai riba phibam masi Supreme Court ta case tawban natana Supreme Court ki thong thin banatana aikoi kari umbengal ama fawda justice phangdanabagi labi laitraba tanjani maram asina hariba case asibu achumba justice oiba faisla adu phangdanabagi damakta miyam punna mongna thamoi dagi dua pibi nanaba dua tobi nanaba amasong sojok pi nabi nabagi damak miyam punna mokta appeal tawjari.
Security forces have intensified operations in Manipur, conducting extensive search operations and area domination exercises across fringe and vulnerable areas of both hill and valley districts. These proactive measures are aimed at maintaining law and order and preventing the activities of insurgent groups in the state. During the course of these operations, security personnel apprehended an active cadre of the prescribed outfit Pripak Pro. The individual has been identified as Irangbam Robinson Singh, age 25, a resident of Ningthokong Kha Kuno, Ward number 4, under Bisnupur Police Station in Bisnupur district. He was arrested from his residence. Upon his arrest, the security forces recovered several incriminating items from his possessions. These included 196 empty cases of .303 mm ammunition, 82 empty cases of 7.62 mm self-loading rifle (SLR) ammunition, 55 empty cases of 5.56 mm INSAS rounds, and 32 empty cases of 7.62 mm AK series ammunition. Additionally, one mobile phone along with a SIM card was also seized from him. In a separate operations, another active member of Pripak Pro, identified as ISCOM Sandeep Singha, age 32, hailing from ISCOM Lekai, Sonai Bazar in Kasar district of Assam, was arrested. The arrest was made from Bidyanagar area under the jurisdictions of Jiribam Police Station in Jiribam district. The Manipur police have confirmed that stringent security measures are being enforced at all vulnerable locations to prevent any untoward incidents. Security convoys are being deployed along sensitive stretches of highways to ensure the smooth and safe movement of vehicles transporting essential commodities. According to police, a total of 297 vehicles carrying essential items were successfully moved along National Highway 2, while another 209 vehicles were facilitated along National Highway 37. To bolster security and surveillance, a total of 110 nakas and checkpoints have been set up across various districts, covering both hill and valley areas. Preparations are in full swing in connections with observations of Khongjom Day. The district administration, Thoubal, today organized social service camp at Khongjom War Memorial Complex. Deputy Commissioner Thoubal A. Subhas Singh led the officials and staffs of the social service camp. Speaking to the media, the Deputy Commissioner stated that the social service was organized under the initiative of district administration to keep the historical site of Khongjom War Memorial neat and clean for the upcoming state-level Khongjom Day observation, which is going to be held on 23rd April. During the camp, beautifications of railings, grass cutting, trimming of bushes, cleaning water bodies, among others, were done by the participants to facelift the memorial complex for the visitors. SP Thoubal, Sivanand Survey, along with district police personnel, also took part in the social service camp. Staffs of various departments, including STO Lilong, Thoubal, Municipal Councils, DRDA, DFO, Water Resources, Minor Irrigations, PHED, Fire Service, among others, participated in the social service camp. In a plea addressed to the Governor of Manipur, A.K. Bhala, the office bearers representing 5 local clubs and Meira Paibis in the top Dusara area have requested immediate interventions in a stalled road development project crucial for their community. The project, funded by the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank under the Manipur Urban Road, Drainage and Asset Management Improvement Project, aims to enhance urban infrastructure in Imphal and surrounding regions. Expressing deep concern over the abrupt halting of the project, the community leaders highlighted its significance as the sole access route to the Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya in Yaralpat, a school established under the flagship scheme of the Prime Minister for Quality Education. They emphasized that the road's deteriorating conditions due to the cessation of work has led to the frequent accidents, vehicular damage, dust pollution, and severe inconvenience to school children and daily commuters alike. The community leaders pointed out that the delay reportedly caused by the personal interventions from local politicians does not align with public interest and undermines the collaborative efforts between the Government of India and international development partners like AIIB. They urged the governor to instruct the district administrations and local police to prevent any unlawful obstructions and ensure the immediate resumptions of work. Furthermore, they requested expedited completions of the project before the onset of the rainy season to mitigate further inconvenience and economic impact on the local populations. Chulion 2, a male Amur Flaken bird radio tagged in Manipur in November last year and named after a village in the state's Tamenglong district, is on its return journey after staying for 114 days in southern Africa, a Dehradun-based senior scientist studying the movement of the bird said. Wildlife Institute of India, WII, senior scientist Dr. Suresh Kumar, who is monitoring the bird's migratory route, informed Chulion 2 is now on its return journey. It has crossed Zimbabwe, Tanzania, and is currently near Kenya-Somalia border. It started its return northward route from Botswana on 8 April morning. Kumar said the bird, which previously left Manipur on November 8 last year, had reached South Africa on December 20 last year after an epic flight and then headed to Botswana, where it stayed for more than a month. Peasant says Chulion 2 was tagged with satellite transmitters in Tamenglong district and was released on November 8 last year. On October 12 last year, 2 Amur Flakens had arrived from Siberia in Manipur's Tamenglong district and were radio tagged by scientists of WII. The male bird was named Chulion 2, while the female bird was named Gongramt after 2 important roosting villages in Tamenglong district. Model Residential School MRS Mantri Pantha in Chandal district celebrated its first foundation day today at the school's premises with great pomp and gaiety. The celebrations was attended by L. Nandakumar Singh, DC Chandal, as the chief guest, who encouraged the students and the teachers to take the school forward. Moreover, as the chairman of the school management committee, MRS, he said that observing such events would be meaningless if students did not put their heart and soul in their studies. Citing the example of Thomas Alva Edison, the DC also advised the students to obey their parents and take their studies seriously. He also advised them on body structures and postures while studying, which are vital for students. Starting that the teachers of MRS are all well qualified, he called on the students to take advantage of the situation and excel in their studies. The event was also marked by a series of items such as cultural dances, Manipuri dances, recitations of school poetry by the students. Model Residential School Mantri Pantha was formally inaugurated by the then CM Biren Singh on January 15, 2024, while becoming fully operational since April 15, 2024. Currently, the school has 116 students from class 6 to 10, with a balanced composition of 50% girl students in the class. Assam Rifles undertook the repair of patches along a 2.5-kilometer stretch of road in the remote village of Puram, Lainingkhul, Manipur, reaffirming its commitment to community welfare and development. The road, previously in a severely dilapidated state, posed significant hardships to villagers, especially which will be magnified in the impending monsoon season. The timely repair has now restored reliable connectivity and eased daily challenges for the local populations. This effort highlights Assam Rifles' active role in fostering development, strengthening civil-military relations and enhancing the quality of life in remote regions, according to a release by the IGAR South. Assam Rifles provided assistance in terms of equipment like JCB for leveling and maintenance of the football ground in Molnoi village, Palel, on 14th April 2025. The football ground is expected to serve as a vital space for sporting activities, youth engagement and community events. The initiative was warmly welcomed by the local villagers, who expressed heartfelt gratitude towards the Assam Rifles for their commitment to the welfare of the region. Assam Rifles, under the aegis of the Headquarters Inspector General, Assam Rifles South, in coordination with veterans of Defence Force affiliated with the Akhil Bharatiya Purva Sainik Seva Parishad, carried out a humanitarian initiatives for internally displaced persons, IDPs, at the Sangha University Relief Camp in Churachandpur District, Manipur. Veterans from across the country visited the camp to interact with residents, understand their concerns, and extend solidarity. During the outreach, essential relief materials, including edible items, storage water tanks, school bags, and sports equipment were distributed. Additionally, millet-based nutritious meals were served to promote healthy dietary practices and support to the well-being of displaced families, particularly children. The initiative aimed at addressing immediate needs while uplifting the morale of the affected populations. A high-level orientations and review meeting focusing on two major tribal welfare schemes, Dharti Aba Jayatiya Gram Utkarsh Abhiyan DAJGUA and PM JAN was convened today under the chairmanship of T. Romond Paite, Joint Secretary of the Ministry of Tribal Affairs. The hybrid format meeting, conducted both physically and virtually, took place at the conference hall of the Deputy Commissioner, Churachandpur. It brought together administrative secretaries, district magistrates from across the state, and directors of line departments. The meeting began with the Joint Secretary taking a first-hand appraisal of the need for proper orientations on DAJGUA's guidelines to enhance the welfare of tribal people. He reviewed various aspects of the schemes and discussed modalities for its successful executions to achieve targeted outcomes. The Indira Memorial Club, IMC, Leisangthem, organized a one-day veteran Chairauba Sports Meet 2025 cum reception ceremony at the IMC ground, Leisangthem, Awang Lekai, which was also held in association with Ango Khongbal Lampak. The event was graced by several notable personalities, including Khangabok AC, MLA, Okram Surjikumar Singh as the chief guest, retired senior officer of the PHED, Yenkom Babudon Singh as the functional president, and IMC's founder General Secretary Thokjom Rajan Singh, SO, RIMST. Founder President Yenkom Sanazauba Singh, former General Secretary Advocate Leisangthem Sarat Singh, and Sahitya Akademi awardee and founder member Ketrimayum Rajan Singh as guest of honor. 12 veteran teams participated in the spirited Chairauba Sports Meet. After a series of closely contested matches, Team Kekmand A emerged as the champion while Lesangtham B secured the runner-up positions. Both teams were honored with prizes and recognitions during the closing ceremony. Prime Minister Narendra Modi alleged that the 2013 amendments to the WAFT law by the Congress government had ultimately benefited a select few in the land mafia rather than serving the welfare of Muslim community. Speaking at a public event in Hisar, Haryana, he claimed that vast tracts of WAFT-owned land across the country could have been used to uplift the poor, women and children, but were instead misused due to Congress appeasement politics. Modi, after laying the foundation stone for a new terminal building at Maharaja Agrasan Airport and flagging off a commercial flight to Ayodhya, accused the Congress of merely pleasing a handful of fundamentalists in the Muslim community. He further said that if the party truly sympathized with Muslims, it should appoint a Muslim as its chief and give 50% of its election tickets to members of the community. According to Modi, the Congress never had any real intentions of working for the welfare of Muslims or other community. Now the headlines once again. MPCC leaders challenge WAFT Amendment Act 2025 in Supreme Court, alleging unconstitutionality and anti-secular nature. Mass rally and public convention at Sangayumpham Pat and Yarupok to oppose WAFT Amendment Act 2025. Community voices strong dissent. And security forces stepped up statewide crackdowns on militants, arrest made and arms case recovered amid enhanced patrols. Now that's all for today's bulletin. Thank you for watching ISCOM Primetime English News. Have a good night.